Coming up next, girls high school basketball on your sports leader in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Welcome to Junior Varsity Girls Basketball on WLCS TV 20. Rob Polinsky along with Bob Braskich and Club TV 20 as we bring you JV basketball. It's Rocky River with the ball. They have the maroon uniforms and Lorain in the white uniforms. And the fight, first basket by Lauren Selecki, and that gives Rocky River a quick 2-0 lead. The Lorain girls with an outstanding record of 16-2 this season under Coach Nate Pardon. Rocky River's coach didn't know her record, so I'm guessing that, Bob, it's not 16-2.
It's not. And I've seen Rocky River's JVs play and varsity. This could be a good night for both of our teams.
That's Milo Ricchetti with the basketball for Rocky River. Also Lauren Selecki, Estella Gamani, Arden Berg, and Katie Brandt, the starting five for Rocky River. Shot goes up by Arden Berg. It's no good. The outlet to Nia Smith.
Nice.
Smith with a quick pass. The layup is up and in, and we're tied. The starting five for Lorain, that's Brianna Chapman, who just made the basket. The assist to Nia Smith. Also out there, Tatiana Marrero, Miriam DeValier, and Damani Dower. Ricchetti with the basketball. She's a freshman. Lob in the corner, and it is run down by Gamani. He goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Rocky River. And we're going to switch this to Lorain basketball. So it will be Lorain basketball tied at 2, 5:56 to go. First quarter, we're just underway, Bob.
Yeah, Rocky River playing a zone. And down at the other end, when we're on defense, we're face guard number 30 for Rocky River. I mean, do they know something we don't know?
I would hope they know something.
I mean, off the ball, 28 feet away, right in your face.
I hope they know a lot that we don't know, Bob. The three-point shot goes up, no good by Marrero, and the offensive rebound to Chapman. She gets back out to Nia Smith. Looks like Rocky River's in his own defense.
Oh, they packing a 2-3.
Smith kicks it out. There's another three ball that's up short off the front iron by Marrero, and the rebound is hauled in by Rocky River. And dribbling the basketball across the midcourt line is Arden Berg. She's a junior. Gets it across midcourt. Gets a screen. She'll go all the way to the basket and lay it up and in. And according to Bob, I think I'm reading his mind, she might have got away with a travel.
Well, I mean, if you're guarding a big down low that's stepping out to the perimeter, set a back screen, don't go with them. You have to help. Don't run up there, and that's what happened that last time.
On the baseline where the basketball is Marrero. Back out to Nia Smith, just inside the three-point line. Lets it fly. It's no good. And with the rebound, here come the Rocky River Pirates. Again, they get it to Berg. Berg into the forecourt. And she'll leave it for her teammate, Lauren Selecki.
I will say Rocky River is very organized.
I agree. Back to Ricchetti. She's called for a double dribble. And our first substitution into the game, Bob, coming in is Yasmin Faria, 5-foot junior.
Very organized offensively down at the Rocky River Inn. They run an open set with a lot of ball screens and back screens out of the post.
And you get to look at this multi-camera look tonight from WLCS TV 20, Club TV 20, a lot of different camera angles, so this will be fun to watch tonight. Joe Bach and the entire Club TV 20 crew are here tonight. With the basketball, cross court, they get it to Faria.
Now, we have not been able to get the ball inside or attack the seams of this zone. That's our second travel. That zone's really packed in. Everybody on defense has a foot in the paint. We're going to have to score off of our defense and defensive pressure. And usually in girls basketball, the team that pressures the most wins because they'll get the most easy baskets off of their defense. And that's precisely what we need to do because they're packing that zone in. And the only thing that's there is a three. And, in JV girls basketball, threes are low percentage shots. So they can be effective if you don't, again, pressure defense.
Yasmin Faria gets it up top to Marrero. Back out to Nia Smith. Into the lane, all the way to the basket. Nice drive by Smith, but couldn't finish. And the rebound is cleared out of there by Berg for Rocky River, and she had it knocked away, but a foul on Brianna Chapman. She goes for the reach. Got some of the ball, but got some of Berg, so she gets called for the foul. This one's been a little sloppy so far.
It has. 2 traveling turnovers on Lorain High at the other end.
Substitution for the Rocky River Lady Pirates, Liliana Hernandez coming into the ball game. She is a freshman. And coming in for Lorain is Jersey Beard.
Yeah, I watched our JVs warm up. I was down on the floor. A lot of girls in the 5'10", 5'11" range. It's good to see.
Fight for the ball, loose ball, and I believe we'll get a jump ball. We do, and the possession arrow goes to Lorain. So it's a turnover on the Pirates. 3:36 to go first quarter. Rocky River leads 4-2. We're just underway. Bob Raskich.
Yeah.
And my name's Rob Polinsky. I forgot my name for a minute there, Bob. Rob Polinsky along with Bob Raskich.
You know, Rob, we talk about it a lot when we see lower level JV freshman games and so forth, teams and girls level playing a zone. I mean, I just personally, I'm opposed to that. I think you should got to play man-to-man at this level, learn how to defend.
Faria misses the shot. Then it is also missed by Chapman. They get a couple offensive boards that will go out of bounds to Rocky River. Well, a smart coach told me a long time ago that you can't be a good defensive team if you can't play man-to-man. Now, obviously, they didn't talk to Jim Boeheim, but that's a different story for a different day. Another traveling violation on Rocky River, and that will cause the turnover, give it back to Lorain.
Speaking of Jim Boeheim, that Syracuse-Duke game earlier was one of the best college games I've seen in years.
Nia Smith on the right side, another travel.
That's 3.
And Rocky River, I think, has at least that many.
All the same official, too.
Substitutions coming into the ball game for Lorain. Miriam DeValier comes back into the contest.
Yeah, right there. We're face guarding number 30 as if we're playing.
Berg with the basketball. To Ricchetti. Ricchetti drives in, put it up, in, and a foul.
That hurt. You know, I really, Rob, think that Lorain High will have to score to win this game off their defense. I mean, there are 20-plus turnovers out on that floor waiting to be forced, and the team, generally speaking, that forces the most and scores in that situation, easy baskets, wins in girls basketball, because we're going to have a tough time attacking that zone.
Paige Barricklow comes into the contest for the first time for Nate Pardon's team. The free throw up, no good. They do not complete the three-point play, but an offensive rebound for Rocky River. Emily Hawkins puts it up, no good, and the rebound is ripped out of there.
No.
By Miriam DeValier. They throw it away. Hawkins with it. Gets it to Berg. Berg at the foul line. Back outside the Ricchetti. She hands it off to Berg. Dumps it inside. Back out to Ricchetti for the jumper. Off the rim, no good. Rebound off the foot of Berg. It'll be Lorain basketball with 2:23 to go in the first quarter.
Rocky River getting a good shot every time down.
Katie Brandt comes back into the ball game for the Lady Pirates. And we've got a lot of substitutions, different people playing today. I'll get into that in a second. Some different numbers and a lot of different changes. I'll give you the reason why here in a moment. Yasmin Faria steps back, puts up a 3. That's going to be an air ball short. Offensive rebound.
That's it.
They get it out to Jersey Beard. Now to Nia Smith. Smith inside. Smith will hook it up there. Yeah. No, but she is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2 with 2:01 to go in the quarter. But a lot of freshmen came up and talked about Brian Corey. I'm like, wow, you guys got a lot of changes in your lineup. He's like, well, that's because the freshman game had to be postponed. And Rocky River with a lot of illness. So Lorain brought up some freshman girls that weren't able to play today. And I think Rocky River's made some change to their roster as well. And so we've had a lot of changes for both teams because of that.
Yeah, 6 gals.
Yeah, had to
out
cancel
with flu.
that freshman game.
Freshman.
And, you know, this time of year, it's not easy to try to make that up. They may not be able to.
Wow.
Both free throws no good. Lady Pirates with the basketball under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Pressure by Lorain off on this free throws.
I'm glad to see that.
I think they heard you, Bob. You get it ahead to Berg. Berg with the basketball, cross court. Now baseline right.
Good ball fake.
And the shot goes up. It's off the glass rim, no good. Offensive rebound by Brandt, back up, no good. Tipped out of bounds, so it'll go to Lorain.
If I ever coached girls basketball, which I know I never will, I would do one of 2 things on every possession defensively. Either deny the first pass to the right wing or trap it. One of the 2. Because girls love to center the ball, as you see right here, and they're so accustomed to running the offense from the top. If you take that away, take them out of their comfort zone, it's really disruptive.
into the lane. I believe we're going to get a foul on the Pirates. As driving to the basket for the Lorain Titans was Devalier. And we do have a foul on the Pirates with 1:24 to go in the first quarter. Rocky River leads 6-2 in a low-scoring first quarter. Mila Ricchetti comes back into the Rocky River lineup. They get it to Barraclough. She's on the three-point line. She'll put it up, in and out, no good. And the rebound Selecki for Rocky River. Pirates bring it into the forecourt. Gamani with it. Gamani with a bounce pass on the right side. Now back to Gamani, top of the key. Lorain man-to-man defensively. Left side jumper goes up off the rim, no good. By Selecki, offensive rebound right back up. It's short. And they fight for the rebound, and coming out of there with it is Jersey Beard for Lorain.
Okay, we have to score to get into our press.
Long outlet for Barraclough, puts it up and in.
Get in it, girls.
Paige Barraclough with their first two. And Lorain will go back and pick them up half-court man-to-man with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ricchetti brings it across the midcourt stripe, gets the screen set, goes cross-court with it. Gamani with it. Back out to Brandt. Shot is going to be blocked, but then it's picked up by Ricchetti of Rocky River, down to 22 seconds to go in the quarter. Jumper from just inside the left elbow is no good. They fight for it loose on the floor. River comes up with it, but there's going to be a block on the shot by Devalier. Ahead to Faria. Yasmin Faria lays it up and in.
8 seconds.
So Yasmin Faria with it. We're tied at 6. Rocky River gets it across the timeline with 2 seconds. 1, they won't get the shot off, and that'll do it for the first quarter. After 1, we are tied at 6, Rocky River and Lorain. You're watching girls JV basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Copy and paste. There's a lot of hidden dangers out there in cyberspace. Never put your personal information online unless you ask your parents and they say that it's fine. Before you log on, don't be hasty. Please be smart with online safety. Stop and think before your connection. Use these steps for your protection. Online safety. Stop. Think. Connect.
Start of the second quarter. And the Lorain Titans and Rocky River Pirates, we are tied at 6, and it's going to be Rocky River basketball to begin quarter number 2. For the Lorain Titans to begin the second quarter, we're going to have Brooklyn Ferguson into the ball game. Also, Kiara Jenkins, Tatiana Marino, trying to get you all 5 young ladies. Danica Coates, and the 5th young lady for the Lorain Titans is going to be Tatiana Marrero. Those are the 5 young ladies on the floor for Lorain to begin at quarter number 2.
They trapped the first pass. I'm all about that. We need more of that.
Rocky River with the basketball. That's Berg on the drive. She'll drive in. She travels. So it's Berg, Estelle Gamani, Mila Ricchetti. Also on the floor for Rocky River to begin the second quarter is Lauren Selecki. Again, they stay in their zone defense. And the 5th young lady is Katie Brandt. Going to get a whistle and a foul on the Pirates here. Lorain on a 4-0 run, Bob, after they trailed 6-2 for most of the first quarter. One
of those baskets came off of defense. The other one came in a break situation. We have got to take advantage of every one of those situations in this game because again, they're packing that zone in there, and that's really tough for JV girls.
Tanisha Llanos at the line. First free throw was up, and you see it goes right in. She will also dress for the varsity. Llanos, just a freshman.
Well, Coach Feldman told me that he'll have 4 freshmen dressing for the varsity.
Wow.
And in the last game, 3 of the top 4 scorers for Lorain High were freshmen. I mean,
future's bright.
Yeah.
Llanos line right, put it up, no good. And yeah, I was going to say there's got to be a lane violation. Half the girls in maroon were in there early, so they'll get another attempt at it. Tanisha Llanos. 6:34 to go in the first half. Lorain leads 7-6. They're on a 5-0 run. Llanos, second free throw, missed that one, and Berg comes out of there with it for Rocky River. She'll pass it ahead to Ricchetti. Ricchetti on the drive, put it up, no good, and the rebound is ripped out of there by another freshman, Danica Coates. You talk about the freshman. There's another one right there.
Yeah.
She'll dress on the varsity as well.
Pretty good job of bringing the basketball.
Brooklyn Ferguson has it. Ferguson cross court to
another
Kiara Jenkins. And Bob hit it on the head. Traveling gives it back to Rocky River. And maybe I'm wrong, Bob, but it seems to me like some of these traveling violations on Lorain are kind of unforced.
Oh, definitely unforced.
Not because of great defense.
Right. Definitely unforced.
Into the forecourt with the basketball is Ricchetti. She'll go baseline right, gets it back.
There you go.
Her pass cross court intercepted by Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson all the way to the hole, lays it up. Nice move. Put it up and a foul.
Wow. Nice job.
Ferguson with the basket. She'll look to make it a three-point play. And it's 9-6 Lorain as the Lorain girls on a 7-0 run since they trailed 6-2. We have 5:55 remaining in the first half.
Well, that was precisely what you have to have, scoring off your defense.
Free throw is up and
Nice.
in.
Nice.
And we're going to have a timeout for Rocky River. They take their first timeout. A 30-second timeout. You take a look at the Rocky River bench there with their head coach for the JVs in her third season, Jen Brozak, as she talks with her team.
You're right. Things are looking up. I'm on the AAU circuit a lot in the summers, and I see Coach Feldman there with a couple of young teams quite a bit. He's really put his time in with the younger players, and the varsity's 11-9. The last year they had a winning record, 13-11. JV team here is 16-2. He has 4 freshmen up on the varsity. All of that hard work is starting to pay off. He's turned it around.
Both teams back out on the floor. Rocky River with the ball in the maroon jerseys. Lorain in their home whites. Senior night, final home game of the season. Of course, for the JVs, there's no tournament, so they're almost at the end of their season. There's a steal. They lay it up and put it in. Brooklyn Ferguson off the steal from Kiara Jenkins.
There you go. There's another one.
And they force another steal. Coates with a basketball. Lorain leads 13-6. Coates spins in, puts it up, no good. Offensive rebound is back up, no good. Coates will tip it back out, and the jumper goes up, no good. Another offensive rebound. We're going to whistle and foul. So they're hitting the boards. Llanos missed one there, and it was Tatiana Marrero who's going to go to the line for 2. But Lorain crashing the offensive boards, and anytime you do that, good things happen.
Well, nice move by Lorain High after the Rocky River timeout to pick up full court, change things. And it's starting to pay. They're scoring off their defense.
Free throw was up and in. So Marrero, a 5'6" junior, makes it 13-6 Lorain.
Was it 6-2, Rob?
It was. So it's an 11-0 run for the Lady Titans. Second free throw. That one's no good. Rebound tipped out, and Arden Berg will pick it up for Rocky River. Gets it ahead to Ricchetti. Ricchetti with her drive to the basket, missed it. And Llanos will rip it out of there for Lorain. Quickly into the forecourt. She'll lay it up and in.
Nice job.
Tanisha Llanos with that basket, and would throw it out of bounds. It will be Lorain basketball.
Well, that's 3 possessions since the timeout, and Lorain High switched to full court pressure, and 3 consecutive turnovers.
Ferguson to inbound. Looking. Gets it into Llanos, and Llanos traveled. They are all over the traveling call.
Certainly, though, that official is. I didn't see it there.
5:06 to go in the first half. Lorain leads 15-6. They're on a 13-0 run since Rocky River took a 6-2 lead. It's been about a quarter since Rocky River scored any points. They get it into the forecourt. Hernandez with a basketball, cross court to Gamani. Gamani back out to Katie Brandt. Cross court with a pass, dangerous pass, but coming out of there with it is Ricchetti. Put it up, no, but she's going to get a couple of free throws.
Oh, I thought the defense was set there.
So Mila Ricchetti at the line for 2. She has 2 points. That's going to be just the 3rd foul on Lorain with 4:46 to go. And Javier, you get a great view right there from the court. Look across and see Coach Pardon. Free throw is up, and it's no good. Substitutions for each team. Coming back in for Lorain, Brianna Chapman, she started. And back in for Rocky River. Tell you, with all these changes, I don't have that number. We'll have to get that at halftime. There's Coach Pardon in his nice sweater right there. Second free throw, no good.
Good check out.
Rebound, Chapman. Gets it ahead to Jenkins. Jenkins back outside. Llanos dribbling with it. 4.5 minutes to play in the half, and that pass inside is knocked away by Ricchetti and stolen by Berg. Berg picks up her dribble, got to get rid of it, and she throws it away. Brooklyn Ferguson with the steal. Ferguson on the drive. Ferguson gets around Berg, and that foul will go on Arden Berg of Rocky River. This will be their
7th, I believe.
I thought so too.
Yeah, should be at the line.
Unless the scoreboard's wrong. They show 7, but they inbounded anyway. And the shot is up, no good. Missing that was Danica Coates, and here comes Rocky River out of there with the basketball. And they pass it ahead to Hernandez. Hernandez with the basketball. Hernandez, cross court.
That's it.
Hawkins has it. Emily Hawkins, she gets rid of it. To Milo Ricchetti, double team. There's the steal. You see Brooklyn Ferguson take it away. Ferguson ahead of the pack, lays it up. No, but she's fouled. We're going to get a couple of free throws for Brooklyn Ferguson, who leads Lorain with 5 points tonight. Again, there's that baseline shot. Got to like that right from the floor. Brooklyn Ferguson came off the bench, has 5 points all in this quarter. She'll look to add a couple more right here. Lorain trying to get their lead in double digits for the first time tonight. Free throw, no good. For Rocky River, coming back into the basketball game will be Katie Brandt, a junior. They call the officials over at the scores table for a brief chat. Ferguson's second free throw, missed them both. And on the rebound, I think we're going to get a foul on Danica Coates.
Wow.
Going over the back. That'll be just the 4th team foul on the Reign, so they still have a couple to give before we be in the penalty.
And I like the full court pressure. That is what has turned this game around.
Inbound to Berg. Berg in the backcourt, being double teamed, still keeps the dribble. Keeps the dribble, gets it across midcourt. Now she breaks the press, goes to the hole, laid it up, no good, and Danica Coates will clear. Quickly to Brooklyn Ferguson, gets a bounce pass to Llanos. Llanos put it up and in. Tanisha Llanos with 5 points.
First open man up the floor gets the ball. Good to see.
17-6 Lorain. The run is now 15-0 for the Titans. Berg with the basketball. She likes to dribble with that left hand. It's poked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Titans with 3:22 to go in the quarter. Rocky River looking for the right combination. Coach Jen Brozak is going to bring back into the game Estella Gamani. You get a great look at Berg to inbound. She does so, gets it right back. Her pass is going to be deflected, intercepted. They get it ahead of Brooklyn Ferguson. She's going to lay it up and in.
Turnovers to baskets.
Ferguson with 7, and it's 19-6 Lorain. Hard to believe it was 6-2 Rocky River at one point. 17-0 run for the Lady Titans.
We haven't had to go through the heart of their zone in about a quarter.
Baseline jumper is up, no good. Air ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rocky River with 2:52 remaining until halftime.
Everything's been off turnovers and transition baskets. Rocky River does not get back on defense. But I'm so glad to see, again, the team pressuring is the team that, is prospering.
On the inbound, they get it to Berg. Berg will measure the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Coates. Her outlet to Brooklyn Ferguson. Ferguson on the drive, lays it up and in.
It's her second Euro step to the basket.
She has 9, and Lorain leads 21-6. And we have a timeout on the floor, I believe. Yes, we do. Timeout for Rocky River.
Well, a couple things. Rocky River has a tendency to pick up their dribble before they have an outlet pass or any pass, and hence they turn it over. The other thing is they don't do a very good job of getting back on defense. What Lorain High does, though, after they do turn Rocky River over or rebound the basketball, do a very good job of looking up the floor. Really, nice job. We have time for this, Rob, real quick?
Go for it.
All right. Lorain Tax Amnesty ends March 29th. So if if you fail to file in the past, if you have any outstanding tax balances, any penalties, anything like that, Lorain is, through March 29th, going to provide some tax amnesty and give you a break. Those amnesty extended hours are Saturday, March 23rd from 9 to noon. Thursday, March 28th, 8:30 to 7 p.m., and Friday, March 29th, 8:30 to 7 p.m. Lorain Municipal Income Tax Division down on West 4th Street. You can get some tax amnesty.
While you were reading that, Bob, we had one of the members of the Club TV 20, hard-working crew member who was out there on the floor getting that camera work right in the Lorain huddle. Nice job. Berg gets it for Rocky River, gets it ahead. And putting it up and in. Got to see who this is. Don't have this number.
Larson?
Larson.
32.
Okay. So Larson with that basket.
Okay, watch. We'll struggle here. They have the opportunity to set their defense because they scored and we travel for the fourth time.
So they'll give it back to Rocky River. Substitutions for Lorain. 5 new girls come into the basketball game. Yasmin Faria, Nia Smith. Also back into the game, Paige Barraclough. We also have re-entering the game Miriam DeValier. And Damani Dower, all back into the ball game.
Lorain High playing a little 3-2 zone here, changing defenses.
Jamani with a basketball, pass into the forecourt. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Lorain basketball. Titans lead 21-8 with 1:48 to go until halftime.
Coach Pardon changes defensive schemes after every timeout. That's not a bad thing.
Yasmin Faria brings it into the forecourt for Lorain, gets it to Nia Smith. Smith to the foul line. Gets it back, goes cross court for Faria, working against that zone. That's a long three, and she hit it. Yasmin Faria with 5, and it's 24-8 Lorain. Berg will bring it across midcourt. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass to the high post. That's Larson who just made a basket. Cross court with her pass. It's knocked out of bounds. It will be Lorain basketball.
Rocky River confused. Should we run our man offense? Should we run our zone offense? There's confusion out there, and that's what happens when you change defenses. You get a lot of standing. Now let's see. I think we've only scored once against their set defense. Let's see if we could get one here.
They're going to lob it inside. Working in there, half a hook, no good. Offensive rebound, back up, no, but a foul. Missing the initial shot was Miriam DeValier, and then Damani Dower had the rebound, a couple of sophomores. And Dower will shoot a couple of free throws with just under a minute to play in the first half of this junior varsity basketball game. That Club TV 20 is here with the multi-camera looks and doing a really good job in the first half. Are the kids with Club TV 20 giving us these different camera angles. Damani Dower with the free throw, puts it up, no good. Thanks to Joe Bach with his big monitor he's got up here for me so I can take a look at this. Dower missed the first free throw. That was a hint, Joe, for Bob to maybe take a look at it since you went through all that work. Second free throw.
I gotcha.
You'd be surprised what you see on that, Bob, if you look at it. The second free throw is up and in by Dower, her first point of the ballgame. So the Pirates down 25-8 will get it into the forecourt. 50 seconds to go in the half. Jamani has it. Bounce pass up top. Boy, the rain all over him defensively. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul. That's on Nia Smith.
I'm glad to see out of that 3-2 zone traps.
That's just the 5th team foul on Lorain, so Rocky River would need 2 more fouls before they go to the line. Hernandez brings it into the forecourt. Her pass is too far, and it's intercepted by DeValier. She'll get it ahead to Paige Barraclough, and here come the Titans with 25 seconds to go in the half. Faria with a nice bounce pass inside, but we're going to get a tie-up and a jump ball, and it's going to stay with Lorain with 20 seconds remaining in the first half. Lorain with an outstanding record of 16-2. They lead 25-8, trying to go 17-2 on their last home game of the season. Faria in the corner for 3. That one's short. Offensive rebound.
That's
DeValier
it.
Back up, no good.
Do it again.
Got another rebound.
Yeah.
She did it again.
It's okay.
Missed that one. And the rebound tipped out and going up there with it. A couple of free throws for Dower, who was fouled with just 3.2 seconds to go in the half.
Nice to see that jump hook. Didn't go in, but well done.
So Dower at the line for 2. Free throw no good. See if Damani can make 1 out of 2 here. 5'7" sophomore. 3.2 seconds to play in the first half. Lorain leads 25-8. Missed that one. Rebound for Rocky River, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 1 half of basketball. Our score, it's Lorain 25, Rocky River 8. You're watching girls junior varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
We make Marines who overpower the desire to quit with the perseverance to prevail. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
Stop texting and driving. If not for you, for me.
Start of the second half, Rocky River with the basketball. They trailed 25-8. It was tied at 6 after 1 quarter, but a great second quarter for Lorain. They outscored Rocky River 19-2 to take a 25-8 lead in this junior varsity girls basketball game. Arden Berg on the drive threw it up too far. Offensive rebound for the Lady Pirates, and Mila Ricchetti shot goes up no good. Jamani with the offensive rebound. So for one of the few times tonight, Rocky River with some offensive rebounds, Bob.
Yeah, well, we're playing a zone, and
there's going to be a block of a shot right there by Miriam DeValier. Gets it out to Nia Smith. So for Lorain to begin the second half, you have DeValier, Smith, also into the basketball game. For the Titans is Marrero, and then the shot goes up right there by Chapman. And the 5th young lady is going to be Damani Dower. For Rocky River, driving and putting it up, missing that shot was Ricchetti. And here comes Brianna Chapman. She'll hand it right off to Nia Smith for Lorain. Smith into the forecourt. Berg went for the steal, didn't get it. Chapman trying to lob it inside,
yes.
Does so. Shot goes up and in. Nice pass and a nice shot by DeValier.
DeValier was the young gal who had the couple of jump hook attempts from the other side of the basket. I was glad to see that. Glad to see what she did right there.
Berg,
Nice.
Yep, Berg will hand the ball off to Jamani. Jamani loses control, and Nia Smith with the steal.
Wow.
And he'll pass it out to Chapman. Right back outside Foul line jumper is up, no good. They fight for the rebound, coming up with it, putting that up, missing it was Dower. And we're going to get a jump ball, and this time it'll go with Lorain on the alternating possession arrow.
Lorain girls do a really nice job of looking up the floor in transition. They're skilled enough to be able to dribble, look up, and pass at the same time. Nice.
Yeah, and the inbounds shot's no good. Dower with the return is back up and in. Damani Dower with 3 points.
I see some good things here.
29-8. Lorain leads by 21.
You know, you talked about offensive rebounds. You play a zone, you won't rebound the ball as well defensively as if you play man-to-man. It's one of the weaknesses of playing a zone. We're playing a 3-2 right now.
On the three-point line, losing the control of the ball as Nia Smith gets the steal. Her pass is going to be too far, and it's going to be out of bounds back to Rocky River. But good hustle. Brianna Chapman, the sophomore, trying to run that errant pass down. Could not do so. But, again, nice hustle from that young lady. Berg will get the inbound. Here come the Rocky River Pirates. 4:40 to go in the third quarter. In the corner with the basketball is Hernandez.
That's it.
And it's stolen away. Chapman brings it up for Lorain. Picks up her dribble, got to get rid of it. Does so to Nia Smith. To the foul line is Devalier. Her pass goes over her intended receiver, Dower, and out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers for Lorain in his 29-8 lead with 4:21 to go in the third.
You know, Rob, what I think is one of the keys in this game and why we have such a lopsided score, Rocky River plays in the Great Lakes Conference. They don't see, you know, the kind of speed and intensity on a game-to-game basis that Lorain High would see in the Lake Erie League. And I think it's obvious here that the speed of the game is too much for Rocky River.
And with the basketball driving in, Devalier puts it up and in.
Well, she's had some nice moves when she has caught the ball on either block and in the high post.
She has 4 points all in this third quarter, and Lorain's lead is 31-8. And there's going to be a steal breaking. There's that speed you talked about, Bob. Dower with the steal, puts it up, no good. Got her own rebound, no back up, no good. And Berg will get it for Rocky River.
You know, in their league, you could have gotten away with that pass. You can't in the Lake Erie League.
And mass substitutions for both teams at the next stoppage. In the corner, the shot goes up. It's too far. Offensive rebound for Brandt. Brandt is going to get called for traveling. And now we have 5 new players for Lorain and a couple for Rocky River. For Lorain, Yasmin Faria comes back into the basketball game along with Paige Barricklow. I see Kiana Jenkins into the basketball game, Jersey Beard, and also Danica Coates.
Well, Rob, since it was 6-2, this has been a 25, let me see, I can do the math, 25-2 run?
You got it. Faria gets it inside to Coates, back out to Barricklow. Barricklow for 3, it's no good. And they fight for the rebound, and Coates knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Rocky River basketball. Kate McCowan comes in for the Rocky River Pirates. She came at that last stoppage.
No, actually a 29-2 run.
As did Eve Larson. You are correct. Yeah, they were down 6-2, so you're right. 29-2, Lorain. That's impressive. Berg jump stop, puts it up high off the glass, no good. And getting the rebound is Jersey Beard for Lorain. To Faria. Faria wants to get it to Coates, does so. Coates missed it. Coates got it back off the rim a couple times, no good. And now we're going to whistle and a jump ball, and this time it'll go to Rocky River. With 2:36 to go in the quarter.
Another nice job of looking up the floor. I mean, there's a skill, you know, being able to bring the basketball, look up the floor, and make a good pass. I mean, that's skill.
Berg with the basketball for Rocky River on the right side, trying to get around Beard, and she is going to be going to the line for 2. So that foul on Jersey Beard. Well, we've got a second with her at the foul line. I don't know how many more timeouts we're going to get, so I want to remind you that you're watching Lorain City Schools Television, WLCS TV 20, Spectrum Cable, Channel 1025. Check out Lorain Schools TV 20 on Facebook for all your entertainment and informational needs. Follow us on Twitter at LCS_TV 20 or check out the YouTube station, Lorain Schools TV 20. And Berg at the line. Missed the first one. Hardenberg will try to make 1 out of 2. She does not. And the rebound comes down to Jersey Beard of Lorain. Faria with it in the corner. She'll launch a 3 and makes 1. Her second 3 ball of the ball game.
Nice.
34-8.
Okay.
And boy, just when I say I don't know if we're going to get a timeout, we do get another timeout.
Well, that give us this opportunity.
There you go.
Lorain Sports Hall of Fame will have their annual fundraiser steak fry on Sunday, March 3rd from 4 to 7 at the Amherst Eagles, located at 1161 Milan Avenue in Amherst. That's the Lorain Sports Hall of Fame, March 3rd from 4 to 7 at the Eagles in Amherst. Dinner's $25 per ticket, and that includes steak, potato, etc., with $5 of that ticket price going towards a 50-50 raffle. Raffle baskets will also be available, 50-50 tickets, all of that stuff that you usually have at those kinds of celebrations. And that fundraiser is, again, March 3rd, 4 to 7 at the Amherst Eagles. Tickets just $25. I'm wondering, Rob, down 34-8. Rocky River's not going to win the game, but they're continuing to fall back into that zone. I mean, when you're down, come out there and pick up and try to force, as we're seeing right here. Lorain High comes out and traps the first pass to try to get yourself back in the game or give yourself an opportunity to compete.
Jamani with the basketball baseline left for Berg. Pass knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Rocky River with under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Lorain has outscored Rocky River 9-0 so far in the third quarter. Rocky River in the maroon uniforms, Lorain in the home whites. The inbounds pass knocked out of bounds. Again, it'll stay with the Rocky River. They get it to Berg. He's got the basketball baseline left. To Jamani, back up top to Katie McCowan. McCowan will put it up. It's partially blocked by Jersey Beard, and they'll clear it ahead. Here comes Kiara Jenkins. Back out to Beard. She'll take a 3. She'll miss that off the front of the rim.
Nice save attempt.
Yes, it was by Jersey Beard, but they save it to a Rocky River Pirate, and they bring it into the forecourt is Eve Larson. She had the last basket for Rocky River. We're going to get a whistle and a foul on the Titans.
Rob, has the other official made a call in the game? I don't recall one. He called that one from about 35 feet away with the other official right there. But Lorain High again, and I always think it's a good move, changed defenses after the timeout, went back to man-to-man. Teams have a tendency to stand when you change defenses, causes confusion and indecision.
McCowan with the basketball, lost control. It's stolen away by Jenkins. Jenkins into the forecourt, then she loses it, and Rocky River comes out of there with it. Pirates bring it into the forecourt, and it's going to be stolen right back by Jenkins. So the balls go back and forth as each team with steals, and now Jenkins gets it into the forecourt down to Barricklow, and she's fouled.
Now that official made a call. That was a good call.
And we are going to have that foul on Emma Modest, who just came into the ball game, a freshman. Paige Barricklow will go to the line for 2 with just 54 seconds to go in the third quarter. Free throw is good.
Okay. Wow. We're up to a 33-2 run.
Barricklow again. That one off the rim. Rebound, it goes out of bounds, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Lorain to cause that ball going out of bounds. They're going to call Danica Coates. I have her for 2. It's the third on the Titans. Again, today's game, Club TV 20. Got multiple cameras working. Thanks to all the kids in the Club TV 20 that are here with us tonight.
Okay, nice defense.
McCowan picks up her dribble. Gets it to her teammate, Jamani. Estella Jamani with the basketball. Being guarded by Faria. Faria went for the steal and knocked it out to Danica Coates. Here comes Coates. Coach into the forecourt, lays it up. It's a little short. Barraclough trying to rip it out of there. Saves it for Jersey Beard, right back to Faria. They can set the offense. 20 seconds to go. But launching a three ball, missing that off the front of the rim is going to be Jenkins. And then it gets knocked out in the backcourt. We're going to get a foul on Jenkins.
Yeah, without a doubt, the more and more I watch the game, the Rocky River girls are not accustomed to this kind of tempo, pace, speed. You know, you don't see it much in that conference. That conference is EC, Holy Name, the 3 Parma schools, Rocky River, and Bay.
McCowan into the forecourt. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Will she get off a shot at the buzzer? It's going to be blocked by Beard. Trying to get that shot off was Jamani. And we played 3/4 of girls basketball. Our score, Lorain 35, Rocky River 8. You're watching girls JV basketball. Today's game on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
Our little superhero looks pretty happy.
Yes, he does. I've been teaching him that eating healthy will make him grow up strong. It's so important that we both encourage him to eat healthy and exercise regularly, and that we live that way in front of him. You know, it's never too early to start.
I wish I had eaten healthier when I was his age.
Yeah, maybe if you had, you would have developed some special powers also.
92% of kids and teens have a poor diet, but you can change that. Teach your kids the importance of healthy eating in a language they can understand.
Hard to believe, Bob, that we were tied at 6 after 1 quarter. It's been all Lorain since then. In the middle 2 quarters, they have outscored Rocky River 29-2 to take a 6-6 tie and turn it into a 35-8 lead, but that's exactly what has happened.
As soon as Lorain High started pressuring, things changed.
And including a 10-0 third quarter. So to begin the fourth quarter, it's Lorain basketball. Brianna Chapman with it. She'll hand it off to Nia Smith.
Now they're playing man-to-man.
Also, Taniana Marrero, Miriam Devalier, and Damani Dower in there. And Chapman goes up and scores.
Give and go play.
Chapman with 4. And the Titans lead 37-8, 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. Arden Berg will bring it into the forecourt for Rocky River. Pass on the left wing to Ricchetti. Ricchetti got it to Selecki. Selecki to Jamani, and another traveling call. And the other young lady out there is Katie Brandt. So right now, each team with their original starting 5s on the floor. I thought kind of a scoring misnomer, something you don't see every day, Bob. In the first half, Lorain's starters scored 4 points, but their bench had 21. The bench had 21 of the 25 points. Inside, the shot goes up, no good. And coming out of there with it is Chapman for Lorain. The Rocky River starters outscored Lorain 6-4 in the first half, but the bench for Lorain outscored Rocky River 21-0. So kind of a scoring oddity there. Here come the Rocky River Pirates. Berg will pass it to Jamani. Jamani on the 3-point line.
Lorain High changed defenses again after that.
Right back to
break.
Berg to Jamani in the corner. Shot goes up and good. Still, Jamani makes it 37-10. Lorain leads the Rocky River Pirates. Nia Smith with the basketball. Lorain 16-2, just an outstanding JV season under Nate Pardon. Missing that shot was Marrero, and the Pirates come out of there with the basketball. Berg into the forecourt and tapping it away from behind, and getting that steal is Dower, and then we're going to get a whistle and a jump ball, and the arrow will go to Rocky River. You know, Lorain's done that several times, Bob, where I think they sneak up on the Pirates, and they don't anticipate it. They don't feel that pressure, and they've gotten a lot of steals because of that.
Back pressure.
They'll lob it out to Katie Brandt. Brandt with her pass that is over the head of the intended receiver, but then coming up with it and scoring is going to be Mila Ricchetti. She has 4. And 4 points, leads Rocky River in scoring. It's 37-12. Driving, putting it up, missing, but being fouled was Devalier. She'll go to the line for 2. I like when she's aggressive and going to the basket.
Yeah, I do too. You know, the strengths of this team, Lorain High team, they don't force anything. They make the easy pass. We're always talking about making the easy pass in your offense. Make 3 or 4 or 5 easy passes, or you'll get what you want. And that's what they do. They don't pick up their dribble and get stuck. They do a very nice job of passing and catching the ball at speed in transition. I mean, I see those as the strengths, and they have some pretty nice size.
Second free throw, Devalier makes 1 out of 2.
I think that girl's going to be a player.
38-12, Lorain with the lead, 4:40 remaining. Berg for Rocky River into the forecourt. She'll hand it off to Ricchetti. Ricchetti gets a screen from Berg. Pass in the corner. Jamani will take it. She'll miss it. They fight for the rebound, and the Rocky River will come out of there with it. Brandt has it in the corner, and we're going to get a whistle. And this will be a foul on the Titans. It'll be just their 5th. Again, neither team in the bonus. So it'll be Arden Berg to inbound for Rocky River. She's a junior. She'll get it to Ricchetti. To Selecki. Bounce pass to Berg. Fakes the 3. They work it around the perimeter. Now it seems like Rocky River moving the ball a little bit better than they did earlier. Berg has it. To Selecki, right back to Berg, top of the key. Good defense by the Lorain Titans here on this possession. Jamani, right back to Berg. Down to 3:50 to go in regulation. It's all Lorain. They lead 38-12. Pass to Brandt, and we're going to get 5 new girls for Lorain momentarily. Selecki misses the shot, and the rebound is hauled out of there by Damani Dower. She gets it ahead for Chapman through her hands, out of bounds, and now substitutions for the Titans. Back into the ball game is Paige Barraclough. Paige Barraclough. Also back into the ball game is Yasmin Faria. For the Titans, Jersey Beard comes in, Kiera Jenkins, and the 5th young lady is going to be Danica Coates.
Coach Parton did another thing I like here, up by a big amount. He's taking the full court pressure off. Yep,
Berg with it, into the lane, puts it up, no good, rebound Beard. You know, he's dressed 10 players. It's been a couple times he's substituted 5 for 5, and I almost wonder, maybe do these 5 play with each other? You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
Kind of interesting how he's doing that. Beard puts the 3 up, it's no good. Barraclough with an offensive rebound back up, no good. Another offensive rebound by Jersey Beard, no good. Tap right back out to Coates, no reset. She wants to step back and take a 3. She'll miss it. Berg got the rebound for Rocky River with 2:50 to go in the basketball game. Berg on the drive, baseline right to Jamani. On the drive, kicks it out to Berg, an open jumper, she'll take it, she'll miss it off the rim. Rebound loose on the floor, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And that push is going to go on Jersey Beard of Lorain. That's the 6th team foul on Lorain, so the next one would put Rocky River into the bonus. Just 2:33 to go in this basketball game. It's all Lorain. They lead 38-12. Again, we were tied at 6 after 1, but Lorain turned it around in the second quarter. They outscored Rocky River 19-2 in that quarter, and then 10-0 in the third quarter. Dribbling is McCowan. She's a freshman. Back outside to Eve Larson, who made a basket in the first half. With a basketball, Brandt, she'll take a jumper. She'll miss that off the rim. And running down the rebound for Lorain is Jenkins. Gets it across midcourt to Beard. In the corner, Barraclough. She'll let it fly. She'll miss it. And it's Kate McCowan, a freshman for Rocky River, with that rebound. Into the forecourt. They bring it. They get it to Brandt. Back out to Jamani. A long 3. Missed that one just a little long, but she got her own rebound. Back outside to McCowan. Right side. With it is Eve Larson. To Jamani. She's not bashful. She makes that one. So Jamani with that 3, she has 5, and it's 38-15, a minute and a half to go in the ball game. Yasmin Faria with it. Back to the basket. Nice cut by Barraclough, but it's knocked away on the pass, but they had a good idea, Bob.
Yeah, it was.
Driving in for Rocky River. The shot goes up. No, but we're going to get a whistle and a foul and a couple of free throws for Mila Ricchetti, who has 4 points in the game. Stops the clock with 1:14 to go.
I like what we've done when the ball's gone into the high post. We've had a back cut for a basket. That was another back cut attempt.
So Ricchetti at the line for 2. Free throw, a little too strong off the back rim. Pirate substitutions. Emily Hawkins coming back into the basketball game. Emma Modest coming back into the basketball game. Free throw up, no good. And with the rebound is Jenkins. Gets it to Faria. Under a minute to play. Faria gets it to Jersey Beard. Beard inside, lofts it off her leg, out of bounds to Rocky River.
Good idea there. Nice little back screen pick and roll by Beard.
So Rocky River with the basketball. It's McCowan. She gets it across midcourt. Bounce pass knocked away by Jersey Beard. Loose on the floor. Rocky River comes out of there with the basketball. And Coates went for the steal. Faria did get the steal. 35 seconds to play in the game. They get it ahead. A jumper from Jenkins, a three. It's off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound.
Nice.
Barraclough put it up, missed it. They fight for the rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball. It will stay with Lorain with 23 seconds to play. So with the win, Lorain now will improve to 17-2 as they conclude their home portion of the season. They'll end the regular season later this week at Warrensville Heights. And the bounce pass inside for Coates. They fight for it. Still loose on the floor. And it's going to go out of bounds to Rocky River with 16 seconds. But just an outstanding season for Coach Nate Pardon and this junior varsity Lorain squad.
Against the tough schedule. I mean, the LAL schedule is pretty tough.
Cowan with the basketball. Cowan dribbling 5 seconds. Gets it back with 3 seconds. Stolen away by Jenkins, and that will do it for the ball game. Final score of our junior varsity contest, it was Lorain 38 and Rocky River 15. Again, after one, it was 6-6, but after that, it was all Lorain as they outscored Rocky River 29-9 the rest of the ball game. Or no, I'm sorry, 32-9 the rest of the game if I do some quick math right there. So again, congratulations, Lady Titans. They go to 17-2 on the season as you see them walk off the court. That's going to do it for our junior varsity contest today on Club TV 20. Again, thanks for watching. For Bob Braskich and Joe Bach and the entire crew, this is Rob Polinsky telling you the final score. It was Lorain 38, Rocky River 15. You've been watching girls junior varsity basketball on WLCS TV 20, home of Lorain City Schools Television.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools TV 20 WLCS.